Hello everybody and welcome to Belle's channel. Now what we're going to do in this episode is we aren't going to rescue Phineas from, from a... What? Anyway, sorry. We're not going to rescue Phineas yet. We're going to do that later on when I want the... because obviously this is the way I want the game to be. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to a previous save and I'm going to do that quest long distance, which we failed when we went to see Phineas, I think, or something. I can't fully remember. So I'm going to load, if I can find it. Yeah, I'm going to load a previous save. I've got to make sure it doesn't move my actual save. But yeah, so it's just before we did the quest. What was it? Like, not seen? Oh yeah, sorry. Kept secret but not forgotten. So it's before that. Those are like the last two videos I uploaded in part 44 and part 45. So, as you can see, we are back here before we've done it. And when you do that quest, you then fail the long distance quest. So that's the one we're going to be doing now. I think, pretty sure it's in favour of the board. So I don't know what's gonna happen. It could lead us straight towards actually rescuing the Hope or something, but
we are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
But I do want to have a look. I'm not gonna take... I don't feel like taking companions with me. But I'm gonna take Felix and I'm gonna take Nyoka, because they're good at persuasion and lying. But yeah, I'm kind of just doing this to see what the other alternative ending is. You know, I've had comments on, my videos already that they're saying, their gameplay is completely different to what they've seen on mine. And it might even be that sometimes they've picked the same choices as me, but if they've made a completely different decision or done something different, it affects the game. And these are the type of games I truly love, where they're so diverse depending on the person's gameplay. Okay, so we're at, I can't even pronounce her name, but her name's Sophia, so we'll call her that. Jesus, she's got a lot of security.
Not so fast. All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on
Adjutant, so that's their name. It must be like the name for a general or something. I'm not gonna bother about picking stuff up or anything like that in this game, in this version, or alternative gameplay, that's what I'm gonna call it, because I'm not going to keep this. Ooh, I like them chandeliers. Oh! We're back where we were before. I don't think my hacks... Oh, my hack is literally like 1 point off. I kind of want to... Hopefully this will upgrade me. Yeah, it should, and then I can go and hack that terminal, because I actually wanted to see what he had on it.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival.
Tell me why you want to see me.
I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
So that's your solution. The whole colony on ice. People ain't gonna stand for this. We'll fight back. We'll tear down the walls of Byzantium.
No, Mr. Millstone, you will not. The workers of Halcyon will do exactly as they are told, as they always have. Your dreams of a people's revolution are the juvenile fantasies of a frustrated child.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have this. Adelaide McDevitt and her people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
What?
Are you out of your mind? We're not gonna murder a town of innocent people.
You will do exactly as you're told, or I will have you shot for insubordination.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage, or pretend you're hunting beasts. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need...
What did...
You replaced a loyal, if hard-headed, town leader with a revolutionary. Adelaide's people have turned Edgewater into a hub of dissidents. These people are dangerous. They're going to become more dangerous after the collapse.
You know what?
The dissidents currently occupying Edgewater answer to no one. They're an unknown, unpredictable variable, and I can't have that. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. Don't fool yourself. The dissidents occupying Edgewater are rebels harboring dangerous and... Graham Bryant and his merry band of morons caused enough trouble on Monarch. I won't risk the same thing happening in Edgewater. No. Allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane.
Yeah, but how is this going to help
What I'm suggesting
with the
is
starvation of
absolutely
colonists?
logical. Steal your spine.
Oh, I don't know what to do because I don't want to do it, but I said we're going to do an alternate path. Ah! Alright, what do I say if the answer's no?
Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Cap.
Alright, I'll do it.
Edgewater is beyond saving.
I'm not going
You
to
were in
listen
the
to what you say.
Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there?
Remind me?
There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile and slaughtered the plant's workers. Tragic, really. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need.
Space's Choice.
The insurance claim has been locked in committee for years, but the individual responsible for the accident was promoted for lateral thinking. I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a terminal in the plant. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanicals.
I'm glad I didn't bring Vicar
Understand.
Max and bloody Pavati with us. I just want you to know you.
I appreciate the flattery, Captain. One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal plant. Tread lightly. I like you, Captain, but you're not worth that much paperwork. I prefer keeping our relation. Report back to me when the job's done.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I'm not gonna thingy around. I don't really want this to be a 2-episode thing. If it has to be, then it will be, but... So this does open up a lot of different things. Lockpicking and hack. I need thingy with me. Shit. Oh, it doesn't even matter anyway. Alright, alright, so... To finish the long distance quest, I need to speak to Percival. Don't know where the hell he is. And then this starts the quest foundation. But you can still do kept secret but not forgotten. So... Oh, there he is.
Adjutant Akande has instructed me to reward you for
Akande.
information leading to the arrest of Phineas Wells. Please allow me to extend my felicitations on a job well done. Quite so, madam.
2,000 big... Is that it? I was expecting like 10,000 or something. It's like, is it really worth giving it to Phineas Wells? You can literally get 2,000. Alright, so I got increased board reputation, so they're friendly with me now. I got 57. Alright. We need to get back on our ship. Whatever it may be. So, yeah, I know this is going to be a bit awful. Killing a whole town. I'm not going to bring Pavati with me. I know they're going to get pissed at me. Actually, I'm going to bring her and Vicky Max, because I want to see their reactions. Just to explore the game. As I said, this is completely just a alternative playthrough, which I'm not going to keep or anything like that. I just did it to see how the outcomes would change. I was kind of interested in that, because I never like it when you have to replay it completely. And besides, I never like following the bad route, to be very honest. So, doing this and knowing there's no consequences is quite nice.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members...
Alright, so let's... I'm not going to the Hope. Why is it doing that? Oh, there we go. Terra 2,
We are now
Edgewater.
in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
I got a real problem with this.
Something bust.
So, because Pilati wasn't with me when it happened, she doesn't know what we're going to do. Felix does, and that's why he's saying, I've got a problem with this, but I'm not going to speak to him, because we know what he's going to say. He's just going to say he's pissed. I'm just going to bring Sam and Ellie with me. See what Ellie says. We know Nyoka, and Felix doesn't like it. So really, what's going on in the game is the food supply. You know that Chimurist, they're responsible for like
You gotta teach me that.
sorry, hold on, I'm trying to think where I need to go. Yeah, they're responsible for changing the nuclei of things to make it so that there's food, there's animals, things like that, so people can eat. But the problem is the food that they've changed and that isn't providing, it can't be ingested by humans. It can be ingested, but it can't be digested. You know, people aren't gaining nutrition from it, and because people don't know about it yet, because you know they're eating and things, and they've got all these like fake chemicals that they're giving these people in the food that makes them feel like, but they're actually not, they're starving. And that's the problem. So people aren't getting enough nutrition, so they're malnourished, and so their body's not functioning properly, they're susceptible to disease. It's probably why they feel so bad, not very happy, they're low mood. It's all because they aren't receiving a balanced diet, and a nutritional diet, in fact. And so basically right now, so the only thing that's stopping them from realising they're actually starving and malnourished is the food. And that's why they're weighing.
It's not the best choice. It's space. This area is currently experiencing. Oh, yes. Absolutely. A real stickler for the rules. Hard-ass Hogarth, that's what they call me. That's Hogarth with 1 G, by the way, if you're putting in a good word with the Honorable Adjutant. Don't let me get in your way.
So we sent the termination code, and the automechanicals are going to be killed by... No, the people are going to be killed by the automechanicals. Should have done it by now. We need to kill the rest of the automechanicals. and then we kind of look like a savior type of thing, even though we're not. We're as bad as Graham. Remember, he killed off the whole town of people, and then came back and said, "Oh, come on, we can be together, we can do this." When he's the one who really just caused the whole incident. Oh. Jesus, how many is there in here? Ludwig, who's Ludwig? Oh yeah, he was the dude in the landing zone. Sorry if there's noise in the background. I'm gonna turn off my mic so we can focus.
Something on your mind?
Corpse detected. Issuing sanitation ticket. Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Okay, so I just got the trophy. Ludwig was right. And, like, obviously he was the dude. Where is he, actually? He was the dude who was like, the old mechanicals are gonna take over. They're gonna take over. Oh, I just took an inhalant.
A battle the likes of which has never been seen in all of Halcyon. It's been my great honor to call...
I wouldn't see kind of
Don't plan on squatting on my laurels, friend. It's time I moved on. Also, I need a smoke. Damn, that was some good crusading.
Okay. And now we need to return to Sophia. So, oh shit, I clicked the wrong thing. I thought I clicked interior. I bet Parvati is not going to be happy with me. Is she?
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Felix, your apps are surely not gonna... I could probably spend...
Hey, we need to talk. What do you need? I don't know how we're ever gonna see eye to eye, as long as you're working for the board. Why? You got a ship. You got the run of the colony. So tell me why you're bending a knee in front of the adjutant.
Oh, don't worry, Felix. It won't be for long.
Hey, you're the...
Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing.
I ain't asking you to do anything for me. I'm asking you to do the right... Never mind.
Alright, do the right thing. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to spend ages on this. I kinda am not happy with the decisions. I don't like this playthrough, but I'm doing
When I
it
was
for you
stranded
guys.
in Emerald Vale, I simulated a number of hypothetical scenarios in which Edgewater met its demise. Death by automechanical was number 57.
Go to, return to.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I'll just take Sam.
Course routed. Error. Does not compute. Sorry, customer. That request cannot be accommodated.
I've just been informed that the problem of Edgewater has been permanently resolved. I know. But you acquitted yourself with honor. You performed your duty, as hard as it was. You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony. Technology, Captain. The same technology that allowed you and your fellow colonists to make the journey from Earth to Halcyon. Under the Lifetime Employment Program, every suitable worker in Halcyon will be placed in suspended animation. The Hope is the perfect storage facility for the colony's workers. I won't lie to you. We're going to have to dispose of some of the Hope's settlers in order to make room for Halcyon's rotating workforce. But try to understand, many of your fellow settlers are beyond saving. They've been frozen for far too long, and the revival process would be lethal. Convenience. The Hope is a massive ship and we'll need to make use of it. Our facilities in Tartarus will benefit from having the ship within orbit. You've proven yourself more than capable. I don't know. Give yourself some credit, Captain. You've come this far without doubt. I have the highest faith in your abilities.
Okay.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
The Hope we are. The last time we did this, there was a big crew meeting. If you saw part 44 and part 45.
I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to...
Right, you can check back there if you like part 44 and part 45 if you want to see the whole thingy there. Alright. So yeah, if you want to hear the whole speech things and like know the history of the Hope, then check out part 44 and part 45 where I explain it all.
Welcome aboard. I wish this place were in better condition for you, but we're in a bit of a bind. Seems the damn auto mechanicals think we're intruders. Too many. They're all over. We shut off the main power, so they're disabled for now. If you go hooking your ship up, and that means trigger-happy auto mechanicals. I'm not going to get in your way. We tried that. Didn't work. We stored what cards we could find in the badge station to my right, but it's locked off. Can't just hand over whole property. What? Come on, I'm just following protocol. Ugh. Fine. I'll have someone unlock it.
Error. Occurred. Error. This unit. Error. This unit is functioning correctly. There is... Remember.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. Certainly. You may skip the Hope to Tartarus. Are you sure? That is extreme, and also potentially kill an entire planet. Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to Tartarus. Doing it.
ADA. But that is a...
Yes.
You should not be doing...
Thank you, Hope. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Tartarus's orbit. The board has initiated contact. I believe they're eager to speak with you once you've returned to the ship.
Analyzing area. Fallen debris. And spilled contents detected. Likely cause, reckless piloting. Scheduling service. Extensive cleanup.
Error. Error. Hibernation pod access. Register. A fine of 10.
So, what you could do is, like, you could go there, collect the bounty on Wells, which is 2,000 bits. Say you'll, kill Edgewater or whatnot, and then go and do Wells's quest. And then obviously it'll fail them other two, but you'll still, be really, really good. And I'm sure Felix or whoever you take with you, you'll just explain to him, I was just doing it for the coins or whatever. And they'll be like, oh, okay. You're still helping Wells, I'm glad you come to your senses, type of thing. But who knows, that's for you to explore that one. I can't do so
You have a
many.
message from Adjutant Sophia Akande. Captain, you have an incoming transmission from Tartarus.
Attention, Captain of the Unreliable. This is Chairman Rockwell. I'm on Tartarus and, we need your help. That crackpot scientist has caused a riot among the prisoners and unpaid laborers. It's a law-damned bloodbath down here. As if that weren't enough, he's gone and taken Sophia hostage. I'm not gonna mince words. The situation is dire. I need your help. I don't know. They're in the pits somewhere. Well, you'll see for yourself when you get here. He lost his mind years ago. Do you have any idea how many Hope colonists he's killed for the sake of his science experiments? Make haste, Captain. We're losing men by the... Oh, fuck. Fuck! They're at the door! I need to hide. Hurry!
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Ooh.
Looks like the board needs our services again. You ought to charge overtime.
I'm not convinced this isn't a trap. We ought to keep an eye on each other in there.
Captain, your service to the board has been invaluable. If you wish to claim your rightful place in Byzantium, you must help them crush the riots in the labyrinth.
Don't take it personal. That's just a Tuesday for the board.
If they offer us a retirement plan, we'll know they've reneged on their deal. Otherwise, I'm keeping good faith.
Hey, don't look at me. You already know what I think about the board.
It is too late to cancel that action.
Whatever may await you, it's best not to dock at the prison until you're sure you've settled your affairs and closed out any unfinished business.
No complaints here. If this works, we'll be set for life.
None of that, boss. We got us a job to do. Let's just get it done.
For the record, I didn't ask you to.
And I thank you for that, Captain. Serving with you has been a pleasure.
I don't think I want that weight on my shoulders, Captain.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Ooh. So, the quest is the same. It's the same quest that you get in the, the previous. If we sided with Phineas, it's the same. It's called the same thing. But I don't think I want to confront Phineas. I think this is going to just lead you either. I don't know. I don't want to go to Tartarus in favour of the board for first time. I'd rather go and follow my original playthrough. So that's what we're going to do. So in the next episode, we're going to go back to the original playthrough, and do it kind of like that. I think I'm not gonna. You're gonna see that which have alternative. It's gonna say like alternative part whatever, and you're gonna see which ones aren't my actual playthrough. They're just to give you an idea of what would happen in another sense. So yeah, thank you for watching. This was Belle, and goodbye.